Right, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. I am the brother Kalab from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp, coming back at you with another lesson to help edify those of which I spoke of. So this is another video on the topic of be circumspect. Because we're living in a very dangerous time, in a very dangerous world where, you know, a lot of bugged out people are doing a lot of bugged out things. And I did a video yesterday showing a crazy situation where a woman shot a man in the head with a flare gun over some nonsense. Guy could have been blinded or killed. It was a direct headshot from some Edomite. And here you're going to see another situation where some bugged out woman hits a guy in a hit and run. She hits his car and then speeds off. He pursues her to get her number plate or whatever. And when he confronts her, she pulls a gun on him. And they end up tussling. And, you know, tussling with a gun isn't something you really want to be doing. Because it's a very dangerous situation. It could go either way for you, you know. But I'm showing this video because this is a reminder to, you know, those of us who are involved in this truth that we are as sheep in the midst of wolves. And, you know, we can't be like, when you leave your house, you know, you really should be praying before you leave your house. Sending up those prayers to the Lord. I think it's Psalms 121. I'll get that in a minute. But, you know, when you're interacting with these people out here, you've got to remember that these people have demons on them. And them demons can start acting up in an instant, you know, over the most trivial shit. So let me play this video and then I'll get some precepts.
Tonight, a man says he was trying to keep a woman from shooting his children after she hit his car in Atlanta. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. He gave us this dramatic video of their encounter. It all ended with a gunshot. Atlanta News First, Alani Latang is live downtown to explain what happened here. Alani?
So Tracy, Blair, the father in that video tells me that it started when the woman hit him and then she tried to flee. She eventually stopped in a neighborhood here in downtown Atlanta, and then she pulls out a gun, waves it in his face and his teenage son's face. The teen captured the whole thing on camera.
A man is not gonna call me.
A hit and run on the highway turned street tackle.
You don't care who's in this car. You just hit us. You didn't stop to check on us, make sure we're okay. You didn't care.
The man in the video, Brandon Parker, says this woman hit his car on I-20, crossed over multiple lanes, then took the first exit. In the car with Brandon is his 2-year-old, 8-year-old, and 14-year-old sons. With police on the phone, Brandon says he follows, hoping his teen can get a picture of the woman's tags and license plate.
She pulls onto a road, stops in the middle of the road, jumps out. She's being belligerent. She tries to get in my face.
I don't probably know. Don't touch me.
The shot missing their feet.
You really don't have time to think. It's really just a response type situation. All I'm concerned about is just don't hurt my child. Like, we can work this out. It's not that serious. We both got insurance.
Brandon's 14-year-old son is recording this altercation. His 2 and 8-year-old sons are sheltering in the car.
Everything I did was to keep them from getting shot. So I'm watching the gun the entire time, and I'm able to kind of hip toss her and slam her head into the concrete. When I do that, it knocks her unconscious. I'm able to get the gun.
Brandon says the woman comes to, then flees before police arrive.
I let her go. You know, I stopped because self-defense only goes so far. It's not self-defense if I'm trying to chase her and grab her and pin her down. In that moment, I wasn't thinking like that. But thinking back, you know, I should have made some different decisions because it could have cost my child their life.
The day started like this. When Brandon drove from their home in Alabama for a day trip to Zoo Atlanta, that joy faded after getting hit, leaving them with thousands of dollars in damage.
This was scratch marks.
Stop playing with these folks' kids. Because people out here ain't going to play with you.
We're still working to confirm the woman's identity, but Atlanta police tells us that they do have an incident report for this case. Reporting live downtown, I'm Alani Latang, Atlanta News First.
Alright, so look at this man. Oh, fuck this shit, man. Get this advert out here. It's lucky I've got to play the advert to be able to see the. No, actually, I can see the comments. It's fine. I don't need to play it. Yeah, so this is just a madness, man. The woman's clearly in the wrong. And you can see the size of that guy. These women have got no fear. There she is getting up in his face, squaring up to him. You know, that's a grown-ass man that she's trying to confront. Again, Eve is just, you know, straight up demon, no fear. Pulls a gun. Gun's loaded. They start struggling in the middle of the street. As they said there, the guy's 3 children were nearby. Gun goes off. You know, any of those children could have caught a bullet. Over what? Over what? You see, this is just the madness that we have to deal with in this fucking arse backwards world, man. Now, that guy is kind of fortunate because he knew how to handle himself and he knew how to disarm her and unload the gun quickly. So he you know, I guess the Lord had him prevail in that situation. I don't know if that guy's a Jake or if there's anything about it. We don't really know. But the point is that there you got the so-called black woman clearly in the wrong, acting irate, ready to end people's lives over nothing, over some trivial madness. That's why, you know, brothers need to be very vigilant, because, you know, these people out here are crazy. They got demons on them, and they can explode in an instant, and you don't want to be around when that happens because it could get very ugly. Let's get some precepts. Actually, we'll read a few comments first, right? This says, folks are sick of this mess. 100% sick of it. Well, this is the thing. When this guy's talking, you got to read between the lines. When he says folks are sick of this mess, they're basically saying, we're sick of these niggas, man. That's essentially what he's saying. We're sick of these niggas. And they're waiting for an opportunity to, for open season to be open on you Jakes, man. Yeah, me too, especially like the Charlie Kirk shooter. I'm sick of this. I agree. You're so right. It reminds you of the dog lying in front of the fireplace. First you nudge him, and then you nudge him a bit harder, then harder. So soon he will bite you. Yeah, that's what these Edomites feel like. They're fed up with you Jakes, man. The dog already did the biting. That's why he's sitting there, blocking the warmth and forever attempting to keep you in the cold, stupid, wannabe, sneaky, sly remarks like yours. See, this is the thing, all right? Esau thinks he's slick, but someone's seen through him and they called out his sly remark. Yeah. Oh yeah, black fatigue is real. Everyone's getting tired of it. The fatigue is real. Just so we are crystal clear, I'm sick of anyone who acts like this. I don't care if they're white or black or polka dotted. I don't care what the excuses are either. This behavior is horrible and inexcusable. Yeah, it is inexcusable, man. We're supposed to be living in this is supposed to be a civilized world, but people are acting like brute beasts, man. Acting like complete animals out here over fucking madness, man. Now, let's get some precepts. This is Psalms 121. Always try to keep this in mind, man. To pray this before I come in and I go out. Psalms 121, verse 1. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord Yahweh is thy keeper. The Lord Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So this is a good prayer to pray, man, because prayer to pray before you go out and have to interact with these demons out here. And just a little bit of advice, you can take it or you can leave it. My advice is to keep interactions with these demons to as minimum as possible. Don't be going out there thinking that people are in the same mind state as you, because a lot of them are not. Some people might just go out the wrong side of the bed in the morning, and they're just looking for someone to vent their frustrations on, And that person could easily be you, you know. And more importantly, when you're at the camp doing the work of the Lord, be even more mindful, because, you know, that can trigger in even more, you know, demonic responses from these worldly people, because we're out there doing something righteous, and to them our righteous acts are detestable. You know, they hate this truth, they hate this ministry, they hate what we're involved in, so they'll look to come against it, you know. So we've got to be vigilant when we're doing the work of the Lord, and also be vigilant when you're you know, in Clark Kent mode, going about your everyday life, man, because shit's getting real as they say, it's getting real peak out here, you know. We're reaching the climax of this the climax and culmination of this story, and you know, a lot of shit's gonna get worse before it gets better, unfortunately. But hey, we've just got to keep our minds focused, keep our eyes on the prize, and push through, and Lord willing, we'll receive the salvation that Yahushua will bestow upon us when he returns, which his return is imminent. You know, you can see by the way these elites are moving, the way they're pushing their agendas. We know that this place hasn't got much long left on the clock. So Lord willing, you know, we pray that the Lord keeps us and preserves us through these times of ever increasing evil. So with that, just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash once again. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of well. And shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. And I'll catch you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom for now.